Good morning, everybody. Today is November 26th, 2025. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. It's a new day, new opportunities. Market's climbing. If you guys didn't see, I'll put it up in just a second. Market's been climbing. Thinking about doing some calls, but we have two payouts that already came in. I took them out last night. I needed $5 to what's it called? $5 to pass. So yeah, I could show you two payouts approved for $1,000 each. I already hit the bank, which is nice. They approved those very quickly. There's a total payout certificate I could show you. Total payout certificate on top one futures already $2,700 on the month. So ain't getting paid out yet. Lock in. Today should be a slower day. If buyers are keeping steady, most likely than not, we're not going to see large accumulations upwards. That could just be an opinion, but from what I've seen trading from my whole life, or not my whole life, for the last year, a lot of the times, once we get large days of accumulation upwards and we're not stopping, typically starts slowing down, especially if buyers are still trying to push it back up. You won't see a big reversion or nothing. But yeah. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised they didn't put me on a live account just yet. I feel like I trade better than most. Nice. Anyways, we'll see what happens today. Take it easy to see if I can grind back some of that account that was supposed to get paid out yesterday. I left that video up there. People need to see the good and the bad. Because it happens, man. You're supposed to get paid out. Blew it. I'm retarded. But it happens. I got real greedy. A lot of the times, it's not the system that fails, it's the person. And I was the one that failed with the greed that overcame me. And yeah, blew an opportunity. Definitely won't let that happen again, though. I'm supposed to look at something. Unemployment claims already came out. So today is 26. So there's no news today. Literally just see orders to the upside. I don't see nothing to the downside. It's gonna be an interesting day to try to trade. Right now we got a small open. Not much going on. 20-point open. 15-point open, actually. I can't believe this account that I got just paid out on has an 80% win rate. Make sure you're not over trading. Fuck you. 80% win rate, bro. Lock in. This account, 76% win rate. Also really nice. Made $13 last night. Fuck you talking about? I think on my other accounts too, they're kind of open to more. When did I take a loss? I took a $7 loss sometime yesterday. And these have a 73% win rate. There's another account. I don't know why that account's paused. I already took the payout. One of my accounts is back, but I can't trade that one. It's kind of weird. So what I'm expecting out of today is just probably just bouncing that back upward, making up all of the lost liquidity we had. I mean, look at that fucking dick candle to the upside. Back in the 1 minute. Could we accumulate downward? Absolutely. But that's just not something I'm expecting. You know? I kind of want to edit this out a little bit. I don't need Monday's range. Monthly, quarterly. I don't really use the 4 hour. I feel there's too many things on the chart. Actually, yeah, you guys could see from the 4 hour open, we haven't moved much. We've just been accumulating upwards. Nothing big today, unfortunately. No volume right before a holiday. It's typically going to be slower. Hello, bye. George Mustache. I don't know, man. You got to do a little market analysis if you want to buy, right? So you're going to take a look at bookmap. Right? What's the most likely scenario? We see orders at 68.50, which could be a target, right? See if volume corresponds with it, maybe a break of opening range. But you got to remember, we also got orders to the downside at 68.10, 67.85, 67.70, right? After accumulating up so much, like what is the most likely scenario that's going to happen, right? Let's see if we're going to push to the orders at 68.40 or 68.30 first, right? So that's going to be already break out of opening range. See if this is a sustained break. See if we're going to be sweeping. See if we're going to go back to New York and overnight, right? Maybe bounce off the previous 4-hour high. You gotta plan it out, right? What is going to be the most likely scenario? Right now we got some sell eyes coming in, not really much buy eyes, and buyers already been on a roll, right? We have the CVD's at 10,000, right? CVD climbing higher, is it climbing lower? Now it's climbing higher, but price is moving downward. So maybe wait for the retest, see if we bounce back up, or maybe set targets for shorts at 67.95 or 68.10, right? Catch a couple points, right? Use your own discretion. We see a lot of zones getting highlighted down here. Could be another short target. So you got to make that decision for yourself. Right now, I'm not sure. I'm going to be patient, right? I want to see how structure forms, how we're going to either accumulate upward or downward. Right? My guess is we're probably going to accumulate upward for a little bit, maybe get a slight pullback if we don't get a full break of opening range. Right? We could test New York or overnight, or we can, completely accumulate downward. So right now, I'm just staying still. I don't see an entry at this point of time. I think the zones are, I think it's going to be consolidating for a little bit, right? Until buyers and sellers choose a concurrent direction that they agree on, right? A certain price that they agree on. Right now, I see it climbing to 68.25, but it's struggling. You got a lot of sell eyes coming in. CVD looks like we're a little bit overbought. So right now, I might see a little retest, right? You can see those absorptions around 68.20. We have good fundamentals. Absolutely. Fundamentals are the most important thing, right? If your market analysis isn't good, you're never going to predict which way price is going to go, right? And that's usually the simplest thing. Predicting where price is most likely to move is actually pretty simple, right? You check volume, right? What is volume doing? Volume is pushing upwards or downwards. Is there set targets for this volume, right? What does VWAPs tell us? Well, VWAPs tell us we're bullish right now, right? And we do have set volume at 68.25, 68.30, right? So right now you could be targeting longs. It's not, it's not going to be a big win because it's a small target, right? But at the same time, right, price could fall down, right? What's the evidence of falling down? Overbought. We have a lot of sell eyes coming in, right? We have a lot of targets to the downside, which is, all these levels down here, right? Previous day's high, previous week's high, daily open, previous 4-hour, So you got to use your discretion. You have cumulative delta. It's plus. Oh yeah, it's positive right now. It's 11,000, right? But you're just gonna watch this, right? 11,000 doesn't mean it's just gonna go shoot straight up, right? You want to see if it's gonna collectively keep adding on. If it starts stalling a little bit, right? You don't see more buyers joining, you can pull back for sure, right? You can already see we're getting sell volume in because we're getting bigger players coming in. It looks like buyers are trying to keep price pushing upwards, but they're getting stuck, right? It's called a trap buyer, right? A buyer comes in, prices stop pushing up, but there's so many buyers that they wanted to keep accumulating downward, but it's just not, right? So that's called a trap buyer. When delta's going up or stalling, and price is trying to make its way upward, but it can't, right? It's typically a sign that a reversal is coming in, right? You just got to keep a close eye on it, Well, I don't really see an entry right now. I'll let you know if I do. Right now, you just got to stay patient. Volume is kind of slow. Could reverse. Buyers are struggling a little bit. We got a lot of sell eyes coming in. Mhm. It's a pretty weak open right here. Usually, the first break of opening range, you're not going to be targeting longs. Right, that first break, I would never really enter it. Right, it's maybe you would see 2-3 times out of the month when if it breaks and it just keeps running, right? But at that point, like you would just see a straight arrow, opening range set, and it's just immediately broken. Right, it's just an imbalance of buyers or sellers. We're already reversing a little bit, so I did call it, right? Buyers got trapped up here. Sellers are reversing downward now. That's in New York too. See if there's any clear targets we're aiming for. 68.10 maybe. Ooh. Got a lot of buyers that stepped in. See if this continues and it breaks New York. Most likely going to target shorts. If it's going to keep bouncing, could be a target for longs. But right now, I don't really see any buying pressure, so could be target for shorts. Might enter in for. See how we do. In for 5 cons. I expect this to push lower. Kind of don't like that that pushback with the buyers. You can still stay with the position, but targets could be 68.05. Okay, that's nice. See how we pushed through 68.10. Want a better break than that. Looks like buyers absorbed it. We might not push higher, or we not might push lower. So I'm being very careful in this position. So I already see buyers that already stepped in. There's some small sell ice that's coming in. It looks like we might push lower. right? Depending on the strength of how much we pushed through 68.10, we determine the target downward. And we do see buyers stepping in, right? Big pushback from the buyers, but okay. 5 more. Target's going to be lower half of opening range. Nice, 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 nice. Hopefully we don't bounce off of overnight. Looks like we're still accumulating downward. I want to see that pressure stay. Looks like that pressure looks good. More sell ice was added in. Oh, we're making a retracement. Oh, I don't like that. Saw a lot of buyers just step in. Okay. So this looks like the main highlighted zone, 68.05. See price coming to that, possibly first. Looks like a lot of those orders are getting deleted. So that's a good sign. Should continue to push lower. Not many buyers right now. That's good. That zone got thinned out a little bit. Be very precautious here. See if we could break opening range. If we can't break, not opening range, sorry, overnight VWAP, then I stay out of the position. Looks like this thing's pushing pretty nicely lower. Almost to target. See this push a little bit lower to opening range. A few ticks off. One more point. And that's daily profit target hit. It's been bullish since the beginning of the week because the Americans have a holiday, plus you had good economic news. So I would only look to buy. Well, I just made about $2,000 shorting it. So I mean, yeah. $2,000 for shorts. Don't look at economic news, man. All right? It's all directional. What are the indicators telling you? And I saw this week break of opening range, break of New York, orders to the downside. So never come up with a bias. Biases kill you. Thank you. Yeah. So 349. So I'm done with these accounts for today. It's my P&L for the week. On these accounts, up a thou, up a thou. I'm only, it's not terrible. $305 away from 2 more payouts. And I got 2 today. which is cool. I don't know if you saw. You can download it. I got 2,700 in payouts just this month. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, that was a pretty easy move. All right. Do I expect price to go up now? Depends if there's targets to the downside. Which from what I remember in looking, there is some. It's more targets to the upside, but right now we're overbought, so I'm not gonna do anything just yet. Did call that pretty nicely. See what happens from here. Some orders at 68.50. It looks like the most targeted area. So if we break past overnight, I might go for longs for this. Low key on this account. That's strong buying pressure. I'm in on that. Still buyer day. I don't like that absorption. Know where to place this stop, right? See how we retest overnight. Mm. Oh, fuck. I'm out. $100 loss on that. We don't have directional. Oh, we do have a lot of targets to the downside. Okay. Okay, hop in for 10 right here and then. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm getting cooked, dude. Shit. There's 1,000 sell ice that came in. Orders building up at 68.10, which I don't like. Of course. Of course it cooks me. Got a lot of sell pressure coming in. CVD is still climbing upwards. I mean, there should be trapped buyers. Everyone got caught in the wave. Oh my god. It's like we're struggling to push through 68.10. Got a lot of sell ice. 1,000 sell ice, 1,200 sell ice, and I get cooked. Yeah, I was right about my original position. Oh god. Jeez, man, I cannot catch a win on this fucking account, man. How much am I down? Of course. Oh, jeez, man. Retry those shorts. Don't cook me. It's gonna cook me. Yeah, I knew it. Fuck off, dude. I hate this fucking shit. Yeah, I knew it would cook me. Yeah, well, this account's gone. I lost $3,000 on this account in 3 days. Yeah. Well. Still have this. I need to try to pass. See if I can pass this. Why am I in the longs? I want to go short. Oh shit. Actually, I see large buy volume coming in. Yeah, sounds about right. See if we can pass this account, get a new account going. See just a lot of sell pressure. If we could break overnight, that'd be nice. Of course, we're struggling to do anything. So many buyers in there, then it's not going to let it fall. There we go. Finally got that break of opening range. Well, that lasted fucking 10 seconds. Of course, consolidation. And buyers stepping in. Trying to pass this account, man. It's just not happening. Yeah, I got cooked. Whatever, it was a long shot. This account was already in drawdown. Farm doesn't want to push my way. Whatever. Yeah, this account looks cooked. That's funny. Oh, it's already in the negative. Not even looking at bookmap. Realistically, this should push downward, but what do I know? And the best moves I've realized are just in the first 30 minutes. After that, dude, it's just consolidation. I don't really want to even trade right now. This thing's just looking terrible. Just trying to pass an account, bro. Just want to get funded. At least make my money back on it. Because I'm already down a funded. That's nice. Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't it reverse? Completely reverse. That's fucking disgusting. CBD's at a standstill, so buyers are trapped for sure. Ugh. Volatility's picking up. $68.25's highlighted, 6,800's highlighted. This could be 50-50. I think 6,800 would be the most likely scenario. I knew today would be slow. Just choppy mess. There's so many better things I could be doing right now. Watching this bullshit. Can we continue that push? Please and thank you. Couldn't even get to 800. That is ridiculous. Oh. Immediate reversal. That's so ridiculous. What are you gonna do? Look at that. What is that bullshit? It's flipping back and forth. It's probably gonna shoot back up now. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, it's over. It's cooked. See if I have another account I can fucking try to pass. Is that one cooked? It might have been this one. No. All the accounts are cooked. Alright, well, that concluded for today. One of my accounts got completely cooked, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. We'll live. We got around $2,000 in profit. One of my accounts is just locked for some reason, so that's nice. But yeah, still pretty good day. Can't complain. In line for another 2 payouts on Friday. So, all right. Y'all have a good day. I'll catch you some other time. Happy Thanksgiving.